Namaskar. A brand new job vacancy has just been announced, and in today's video, I'll be sharing all the important details: eligibility, how to apply, and last date, so stay tuned. Vacancy details. Vacancy number 250506371124. Post: Specialist Grade 3 Assistant Professor, Pathology. Classification: Ministry Administration, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Department Office, Department of Health and Family Welfare. Organization: Other. Number of posts and reservation: UR, EWS, OBC, SC. Cent. PwBD. Total: 5, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 11. PwBD reservation details. PwBD type. PwBD category. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. BL both legs affected but not arms. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. OL1 leg affected, R or L. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. OL1 leg and one arm affected. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. LC leprosy cured. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. DW dwarfism. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. AAV acid attack victims. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. MDY muscular dystrophy. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. SD spinal deformity, without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. PSI spinal injury, without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. Post description. Pay scale. Level 11 in the pay matrix, Rs 67,702,08,700- plus NPA. Age: not exceeding 40 years for General and EWS candidates as on the normal closing date. not exceeding 45 years for scheduled castes candidates as on normal closing date in respect of vacancies reserved for them, not exceeding 43 years for other backward classes candidates as on normal closing date in respect of vacancies reserved for them. Relaxable for regularly appointed central UT government servant up to 5 years as per instructions orders issued by Govt of India from time to time. For age concession applicable to some other categories of applicants, please see relevant paras of the instructions and additional information to candidates for recruitment by selection. Essential qualification S. A. Education as indicated in Part A, Section A of Schedule 6 of CHS Amendment Rules, 2019 i.e. Doctor of Medicine, Pathology, or Diplomate National Board, Pathology, or Doctor of Philosophy, Pathology, or Doctor of Science, Pathology. B. Experience at least 3 years teaching experience as senior resident or tutor or demonstrator or registrar or assistant professor or lecturer in the concerned specialty or super specialty in a recognized teaching institution after obtaining the first postgraduate degree. Note 1. Any postgraduate degree or diploma awarded by any Indian universities, included in or excluded from the Schedules to Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956, consequent to recognition granted or withdrawn by Govt of India as per provisions of the said Act shall be deemed to have been included or excluded accordingly from the Schedule 6. Note 2. The postgraduate medical qualifications awarded by Indian universities must have been included in the schedules to the Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956, for the purpose of Schedule 6. Note 3. DNB qualifications is subject to the provisions of the requirement prescribed in Minimum Qualifications for Teachers in Medical Institution, Amendment, Regulations 2012, Amendment Notification No.MCI 12/2/2010 made. MISC. Dated 11th June 2012 or as amended from time to time. Note 4. The controlling authority may, in consultation with the Commission, include any medical qualification in Part A, Part B, Part C or Part D of Schedule. Note 5. Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, M.Ch, qualification of 3 years duration shall be counted towards requirement of teaching experience. Note 6. Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, M.Ch, of 5 years duration shall be taken as 3 years for completion of postgraduate degree and the last 2 years of the said Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, M.Ch, shall be counted towards requirement of teaching experience. Note 7. Teaching experience in any other post like the post of General Duty Medical Officer or Medical Officer shall not be considered for eligibility purpose for recruitment to teaching posts. Note 8. The qualifications are relaxable at the discretion of the Commission, for reasons to be recorded in writing, in case of candidates otherwise well qualified. Note 9. The qualification regarding experience are relaxable at the discretion of the Commission, for reasons to be recorded in writing in the case of candidates belonging to scheduled castes if at any stage of selection, the Commission is of the opinion that sufficient number of candidates from this community possessing the requisite experience are not likely to be available to fill up the vacancies reserved for them. Note: times recognized teaching institutions means medical college institutions permitted recognized to run MBBS and or PG courses. Times the experience certificate uploaded by the candidate must have mention of teaching duties performed by the candidate. Desirable qualification, S. Duty, Is. 1. To impart theoretical and practical instructions to undergraduate, postgraduate medical students. 2. To conduct and guide research work in the specialty. 3. To render patient care in the specialty. 4. Any other duties that may be assigned by the authorities from time to time. Probation. 1 year. Headquarters. Delhi. Other details. Group A. Teaching specialist subcadre of Central Health Services. The post is permanent. Any other conditions? The other conditions of service will be laid down in the CHS Rules, 2014, and other rules in force from time to time. In particular, A. Private practice of any kind whatsoever shall not be allowed, including any consultation and laboratory practice. B. The candidate selected will, if so required, shall be liable to serve in any defense service or post connected with the defense of India, for a period not less than 4 years, including the period spent in training, if any, provided that such officer shall not, A. Be required to serve as aforesaid after the expiry of 10 years from the date of appointment or from the date of joining the service. B. Ordinarily be required to serve as aforesaid after attaining the age of 45 years. C. The vacancies are filled on temporary basis and the appointees are confirmed made permanent on satisfactory completion of period of probation. Apply online. Link to apply online is provided in the description of this video. Notification. Link of notification is provided in the description of this video. Nirdharit Antim Tithi prescribed last date 12062025. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Namaskar.